Today is day 12 of the Omer, Hod of Gevurah. So yesterday's energy was Netzach of Gevurah. Netzach being that ability to break through barriers, and Gevurah, of course, being that ability to create clear, healthy boundaries and self-control and discipline for yourself. So it's all about how you see something in your way, you realize you need to have more Gevurah in your life, and what is stopping you? Okay, time to break through that and make that happen and create those barriers and create that control. And today's the exact opposite, because Netzach and Hod are always in complete opposition to one another. Netzach is always about breaking through boundaries. Hod is not. Hod is always about stepping back and looking at the bigger picture and saying, you know what, maybe I don't need to break through that right now. Netzach can be, at times, short-sighted. It's really about, you know what, there's something getting in my way, I'm going to break through it right now. But Hod is to say, you know what, maybe breaking through that boundary is not really what I need. Maybe establishing those rules today is not exactly what is going to be helping me in the long term. Maybe the Netzach of Gevurah is about imposing my will and creating that Gevurah in my life where I feel like it's needed right now. Hod is saying, stepping back and saying, okay, let's look at the big picture. Let's look at all of these boundaries and self-control and discipline that I've had in my life. What role are they playing? And is that going to be part of my long-term picture and where I hope to be going? So today's really a day to be looking at your self-control, your discipline, your boundaries from a global perspective, from a much wider lens, from the long-term perspective, and say, how is this all fitting in my life? And take a moment and just appreciate everything you've done, all the self-discipline you have. Yesterday was all about finding the flaws and the places where you need to improve. Hod's a lot about appreciation and patting yourself on the back and saying, you know what? My Gevurah, my self-discipline and control and boundaries, they might not be perfect, but you know what? They've got me pretty far already, and they really have served me. And okay, I might want to make improvements in certain areas long term, but I don't need to go in and make these huge life switches immediately. I'm doing all right. And I'm just going to continue to grow and develop in a healthy way over time.